Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Monsters and Monocles. I don't know why there's no menu music, but let's just go. Okay, it's giving me controller controls. I hope it doesn't force me to use a controller, because I prefer keyboard and mouse for this sort of thing. In fact, let's unplug my controller just in case. Let's unplug all of my controllers just in case. Okay, so it can be Rupert Killingsworth, Lady Cannonhale, Baron Von Dogface, or Monobot. Monobot! Okay, the lack of sound effects on this. Oh my god, here it is. I was not prepared for how loud that would be. Okay, so, what is Monsters and Monocles? Let's see, relics, gotcha. I just kind of want to shoot things. Let's press A, done. I don't know what this is. So Monsters and Monocles is a sort of roguelike, sort of not roguelike, based on, here we go. Or not based on, but like similar to Nuclear Throne or Enter the Gungeon, but a little bit more on the casual side. There's permadeath, but it doesn't screw you up too much. It's mostly just you go through randomly generated levels, fighting randomly generated monsters, picking up not randomly generated guns, but you know, somewhat procedurally generated loot, and die slowly as this eyeball thing comes to mess your day up. They're eyeball spiders. This is terrifying. So personally, I don't know if you guys are aware, but I played a fair amount of Gungeon. I liked it. Gungeon was fun. But at the same time, I found Gungeon after a while to be a little bit on the, oh, I don't even know how to describe it. I guess on the frustrating side. It wasn't fun. It was more stress than it was enjoyable. It's something that I don't really experience, and I'm almost dead. Something I don't really experience with, something I don't really experience with, like, Binding of Isaac, or... I mean, Vagante was kind of more frustration than fun in a lot of ways. Let's go grab this tea. Get a little bit of HP back. I can't believe I'm not dead. I have no idea if these things are actually worth destroying, at all. Music's pretty good. But then I heard about Monsters and Monocles, and it seemed like it would be a little bit more speed. And so far it is. We don't have to worry about ammo. There's no limited ammo system in this game. Though certain guns might have, like, cooldowns and stuff, from what I remember. I've met the developers. They're nice people. There's, I want to say, at least like 40, 50 different guns in the game. And I believe you mostly pick them all up. But I might be able to start with them too. I don't remember. One way or another, I'm dead. Oh, but I can respawn. Okay, I have a limited number of lives. I have to watch out for his attacks. Can I switch guns here? I can. With Q. Okay. Let's pick up the revolver. It seems like the revolver is more or less exactly what I already have. But yeah, so we've got a blunderbuss. We've got my revolver, which is wrecking... we got a blunderbuss, we got a revolver. Currently blunderbuss, obviously. It's wrecking shot, but it doesn't have the range to fight those big super slime beasts. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm digging it for its splash damage properties, though. It is ruining the little eyeballs, which usually wreck me. I have no idea if those slime shots... Specifically. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if those slime shots actually do damage to me. Okay, there we go. And I have died. Well, I'm not doing great. Hopefully there's an upgrade system that I can use in my favor, to my advantage here. Or, I don't know. I don't really know how exactly this is all going to pan out. But that's okay. I'm enjoying this so far. I'm just not entirely sure. I should probably switch back to the revolver. The shotgun is cool, but yeah, that lack of range is going to be killer, especially against something with a ranged attack like that. Okay, I press spacebar. It's Q to switch guns. Oh, crap. What the? Okay, this is frustrating. The camera focuses on, is it... I actually don't know exactly what the camera was focusing on, but it effectively... the camera was focusing on the beast, and so it let monsters get around me. Okay, what's this? Doesn't look like I can do anything with this. There's got to be some kind of upgrade system. Maybe I just did it wrong. I have no idea. This game's harder than I gave it credit for. It's also got complete online multiplayer, so ideally I'm going to be playing this with the guys over the course of the next couple weeks. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have anything to do here. Okay, let's read these. Carry 2 weapons at a time, switch with them. Your guns heat up when fire. If they overheat, you cannot fire them until they cool down. Or you switch weapons. So we start with a little bit of a coin. Okay. Oh. There's a dash. Oh! Whoa! That would have helped. So I have a dash. Okay, fire, swap weapons. Relics. Found in game are yours to keep. Equip up to 3 available relics in the relic room. Special items offer abilities or change weapon behavior. They disappear immediately upon death. Coins brought back to the airship can be spent upgrading relics to increase their effectiveness. Let's see. Dash. 3-second recharge. You are invincible while dashing. And all players share a pool of lives. Shoot tombstones to revive players. Lives do not reset after a zone. Cool. Okay, so we did mansion. Let's try tomb now. So yeah, like I said, it's got online multiplayer. They actually did not want to... They actually didn't want to... Do I press spacebar to open it up? The answer is no. Okay, hold on. They actually didn't want to release the game until it had functional multiplayer. I asked them specifically if they were a little bit worried. If they were a little bit worried about releasing this game at the same time as Enter the Gungeon. Or, you know, competing with Enter the Gungeon, or... Okay, we're going to stay the hell away from that. Let's go back. I don't know if the revolver is better or not. But the split shot has about the same range. Seems to do about the same damage, so I'll give it... I'll assume we're in a good position there. Let's grab the hand cannon. You know what? Let's go spread shot hand cannon. I don't know which is better. I guess we can find out along the way. Okay, there we go. Ow. The one thing I don't like about is the your camera is not locked to your character. And I can kind of understand why it isn't, but I wish your camera was locked to your cursor at the very least. This current setup, I guess kind of makes sense for online multiplayer. Or for local multiplayer, but currently it doesn't make a whole lot of sense with how the game is currently set up. Because I can often, like, get my camera placement in the, like, wrong, and then get kind of screwed. Okay. Proceed to the exit to make one's getaway. Gotcha. So I'm just gonna blast these guys. So it looks like there is a permanent upgrade system and a temporary upgrade system. That's always a good sign. I like temporary upgrade systems, but it is nice to have, like, a couple of extra goals to kind of go for along the way. This gun is solid, by the way. Let's see. Doesn't look like I'm finding a whole lot here. The levels might be a little bit too randomly generated for me as well. I'm in kind of, like, review mode, but still. Anyway, so I mentioned I met the developers. They're really nice people, actually. At least I met one of them. I think I followed the entire studio. I think it's, like, 3, maybe 4 guys. And I think they're, like, from California or whatever. They used to do mobile games. And did pretty well with that. And then they decided to try and make a, like, a PC arcade, roguelike-y thing. And currently I'm pretty happy with that. Actually, let's switch back to the hand cannon. I don't know if the hand cannon's better than this, but it seems like it has a little bit better accuracy. I was really hoping I could get some cool loot from that guy, but no dice. Also, don't know where the exit is. I'm pretty sure I could find it if I actually went looking. Oh, we should probably avoid that. Oh, it's scorpions again. Alright, let's just go in with the spread shot. Get out of the way whenever they blast. So there's a blunderbuss again. But I think I like the spread shot just a little bit too much. It's actually kind of nice knowing I can avoid enemy shots to some degree. They don't generally track your shots. Okay, grenade launcher. Sure. Huh. I'm a little bit worried about that all of a sudden. Well. Okay, yeah, so if they hit something, you're good to go. You just have to make sure you yourself don't get shot. Makes sense. Take out the boxes. And go from here. I'm actually kind of appreciating this. It's weird. It's different. If you're expecting something on the exact same caliber as Nuclear Throne... Oh. I think I took damage from that. You're probably bound to be disappointed here. They're not the same game. Not by a long shot. And I think that's kind of okay. I'm glad that it turns out to be a different thing. Okay, let's try the burst rifle. Oh. So I'm going to go with the grenade launcher, seeing as it seems to be... I keep pressing spacebar to switch, because that's what I'm used to. Okay, let's see if I can fire some grenades over there. Burst rifle it is. Oh, there's a thing here. Bear Chill's Feather. Dash more often. Cool. And then there's another burst rifle there, which is kind of not useful to me. Okay. I'm gonna just send grenades out their way. They can deal with it. Splash damage is great. Okay. I'm having a good time. I do kind of wish... Oh, actually, no, it is actually showing me where the exit is. I'm just blind. Alright, let's see what's in here. We got an Ankh of Isis and another burst rifle. And there's a stake launcher. Okay, let's try the stake launcher. Ooh. Not sure if the stake launcher is better. It doesn't one-shot those guys. But it does have strike through, so I'll give it that. I mean, honestly, if we want flat damage, I should probably go with the, if I want the flat damage, I'll just use the grenade launcher. Speaking of... Uh-oh. I don't know where that grenade went. Huh! Gotta be wary. Okay, what's this? A machine gun. Nah, stick launcher is cooler. Wish it had a little bit more range for a crossbow, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, stake launcher is good. I like it. I like the fact that there's a lot of familiar weapons. Like, honestly, if you've played Nuclear Throne or Gungeon... Oh, it bounces occasionally. What? Oh, it bounces off of those guys. Go figure. I was wondering why it was doing that. But it looks like just down pots will bounce some of those. Hand cannons, spread shot. It's kind of familiar territory here. I like that that animation for the... Damn, okay, don't piss off the rats. They turns out they're explosives. And that's not an okay thing. That's not something I want to deal with immediately. But still, I don't know. I'm actually having a good time with this. I'm always a little bit worried whenever I run across a roguelike that's kind of similar to another roguelike, of like, how much am I going to compare them? And the answer is an amount, but not enough that I'm like, meh, I don't like this. The power-up system is nice. Okay, let's see. So we can grab Vulcan's boots, recoil down, knock back down, and we can get fire rate plus on a revolver and a donation box. Okay, more health from items, but less coins. Cool. Yeah, the relic system is neat. I wonder if I'm currently running the relics. Like, if I currently have access to all of them. I really wish there's a way to see my current item list. But I guess not. Okay, ye old shop, lives remaining 2. Whoops. Costume level 1. Oh, you can come up and down. Good to know. Well, let's hope that ye old shop is not angry at me for checking this out. Okay, another grenade launcher, another burst rifle. So we can buy... Steam-powered scope, can't buy. Flamethrower, tempting. Large T. Cross launcher. Extra damage for a revolver. Extra flamethrower. I'm surprised there's so many power-ups for that are weapon-specific. It'd be kind of nice if they were weapon-agnostic. You know, damage up, period. But I guess that's okay. Doesn't look like there's a shopkeeper to be pissed at me. Okay, so we've got the stake launcher. I'm kind of tempted to buy the flamethrower, but I'm going to leave it alone for the time being, just because whatever next shop we have, the better. Okay. So I've got to vanquish a number of zombies. I'm a wager that that's a zombeast. I'm gonna wager some of my allowance on that one. Yep, allowance was well spent. Okay. Ooh, burn effect. That was stake launcher. So now, now my stake launcher should burn things. I do wish that there was a way for me to, like, check out to see what I've nabbed loot-wise. Just because, you know, it's always nice to see what you've picked up along the way. Gotta worry about them scorpions. See, they ain't nuclear thrown scorpions, but they're still freaky. And I want nothing to do with it. Oh, my grenade launcher capped out. Well, that's okay. Looks like kiting is particularly effective here. Oh, hey, I could go back to the shop and pick up that scope. Well, that's useful. Okay, I don't think I can friendly fire myself. I guess that's self-damage, but still, ow. That snake is a problem. We're in kind of an awkward position, enemy fighting-wise. I think we'll be okay. I don't remember there being any tea back where we were. Oh, no, there's some tea up ahead. Okay, that's good. I wonder what boss fights are going to be like. Yeah, so, I met the developer, specifically, I don't remember what his Twitter handle is. That's the only way I remember it, honestly. Ow, why did I do that? But yeah, so I was milling about PAX East, end of the day, and I came across this, like, teeny little, like, cubbyhole between Necropolis and, ooh, crumpet cannon. Why not? Well, yeah, that's pretty goddamn cool. Kinda wish you could start with certain guns. Judging by that. Or, you know, judging by how this thing works. I see, so it only explodes at the end, but it's still got a strike-through type damage. I'm sold. But yeah, so I came across this, like, tiny little area. And I was actually already aware of Monsters and Monocles. I think I heard about it a while ago. On... I don't even know where I heard about Monsters and Monocles from. I don't have anything that reliably destroys some of these guys. I'm missing my grenade launcher a bit. Like, we'll probably be okay. There's some tea for me to grab here. But still. Okay, there's a burst rifle, but that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, there's the next critter dude. And it looks like there's a thing over there. Okay, I'm just gonna send crumpets his way. And keep going. I don't know what that thing is on the ground there, and I kind of want it. There we go. Improved dash recharge. Okay, I'll take it. Got a little scrabbly thing. Oh, and we've already completed the objective. I like the crumpet cannon, but it doesn't quite do enough damage, I think, for my taste. Also, the fact that we have to deal with these dumb crab things is kind of annoying. And we could get another revolver. If I wanted. Tempting. Tempting. What do we got around here? Oh, this is the exit. And it looks like it's going to be a boss fight. I'm gonna bet multiple britches on it. Okay, there's another revolver, but I don't care. I'm here mostly for exploration and loot. And to replace my grenade launcher with something cool looking. But yeah, so I find this like tiny little booth, and here's the monster, and like there were the Monsters and Monocles people. I was really surprised. I knew they were going to be at PAX, but I had no idea where they were, and I was going to be kind of sad if I didn't run into them. There's actually a number of developers that I was looking for at PAX that I couldn't find in, you know, the single day's time that I had a lot to conventions. Someday when I have like panels and stuff, I'll probably spend more time with them. With cons, but like right now, well, I don't know, I might actually be large enough that I could justify being on a panel, but I definitely wouldn't want to have one for myself. I think that would be a little bit too much ego for one man. But yeah, so I don't know. It was just cool. And this is like at the very end of the day, so like my voice is already like gone for the day. I was tired. I'm not gonna say I was delirious or anything, but you know, I was pretty much at the end of my con rope, and I had some time to kill before I was gonna meet up with oh no, I met up with Dragast & Co. the next day. Hey, steam powered scope. Range up, fire rate down. Interesting that a lot of them are double-edged swords. Well, I'll take it. One thing I don't like about this game, orange scope, orange floor. Bit of an issue. In my head, at least. There we go. Oh, I'm stuck on the torch. But yeah, so we hung out talking for, like, I'm gonna say about half an hour. And I felt kind of bad because it was so quiet, because Necropolis had taken over. And it was, like, the only game in the area that people are going to. Oh, right, the other game there was Brawlhalla, which was equally popular for similar reasons. Okay, I'm not a big fan of the crumpet cannon. Do I want to go burst? Or to go crazy and let's go back with the revolver. We've got several upgrades for it. Okay. Vanquish. Teuton Krabbum. Okay, one way or another, let's switch back to the stake launcher here. Teuton Krabbum, of course. Like Tutankhamun, but crab. Makes sense? Oh, I have to shoot him in the eye, of course. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Shooting, looks like, yeah, I gotta shoot him in the eye, which is kind of a pain in the butt, because he slowly, like, scoots his way down. Can I... Kind of wish I had, maybe not the crumpet launcher, but I kind of wish I had my, oh, what am I thinking? My grenade launcher would be a really good way of getting around. Yeah, the problem is since, oh, I clicked out of the window. Good to know that that's possible. Okay. Yeah, this wouldn't be a problem except for the boss slowly moves towards the bottom of the screen. And, we only have a limited amount of room. Like, if he backed up, it'd be okay, but he's slowly, like, moving forward. And that's gonna be an issue. Love the, pixel art for this game. Just as, like, an aside. Like, it's pretty swank stuff. It's bright, it's colorful. I mean, it really does evoke memories of a lot of other ones. Oh, he does back up. Okay, that's good. Or that was phase 2. Okay. Well, this is cool. I'm digging it. I'm really looking forward to playing this with friends. Hopefully we're not all crammed on the same screen. Because this would be kind of hard if one of my compatriots decided to be inconvenient. Song's pretty decent too. Okay, I'm gonna give it a fairly wide berth. That scope is actually working really well in my favor here. I'd like to have the attack speed, honestly, but at the same time, being able to stand very far away from a bullet hell boss, kind of useful. Let's see. Don't know if I took damage from that, but still. Okay, so we got Bear Shield's Feather, another donation box, and a scatter cannon. Well, I'm not using the revolver, so scatter cannon. Oh, makes sense. Okay, do we have anything else around here that needs to be gotten? Not seeing it. Okay, that's cool. And jolly good show. Press A to continue. And it brings me back to the ship. Okay. So let's see. I don't know how to unlock these. We got that one done. I'm not going to touch it for a little while. I'm going to go see if I can power up my power-ups. Also, I still have my weapons. Okay. So, burn flamethrower, burn effect, stake launcher, dash recharge time, reduced by 5% per level. Yeah, so we can upgrade these. I wonder what the cap is. Looks like we actually only picked up a couple of these things. I'm also kind of poor. Let's get fire rate hand cannon. We want the stake launcher. Be kind of neat if you could stack them. Fire rate revolver. Do we want to get a better burn effect on that? Yeah, might as well. Okay, I'm not actually sure. Unfortunately, this game does not adapt to keyboard and mouse very well. It could, it might, but it currently doesn't. Okay, let's go to done, let's go to controls. And possibly freeze the game. Oh. The controls menu is a lie. Okay. Well. Oh. Maybe it's one of my clicks? No. How much money do we have? We've got enough. Because I'd like to upgrade the stake launcher, but I don't know how to do that. Tab? Shift? Okay. Let's figure out what it corresponds with. Actually, it doesn't look like it corresponds with anything. Okay. Let's see if I can quit to main menu and get a controller plugged in and see if I can buy this upgrade. However, it also looks like my controller's mysteriously not running for some reason. Okay. Let's unplug it and move it elsewhere. That'll be fine. So, I guess while I get this sorted, I'm going to sound kind of distant for like 2 seconds. What are my base impressions of the game? I like it. It's fun. It's super charming. It's kind of easy, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. This controller just ain't working. Huh. That's kind of worrying. It's an expensive controller, but maybe it's just the USB cord. Okay. Well, now that that's out. That's the wrong console. Okay, here we go. Now I've got a controller that actually works. Oh, interesting. It doesn't look like, Y is possibly even... Okay, there we go. Oh, it reset me to the beginning. No! No! My stuff! Okay, good. However, it doesn't look like I have any money because we lost it all. Which is super frustrating. Well, okay, that's a sad. Oh, but there's a grenade launcher hiding back here. Okay, well that's kind of a benefit. However, there's obviously some things that need to get fixed up. Found an armored waistcoat. So I was hoping stuff like the armored waistcoat would actually be the kind of thing that we unlock along the way. And, you know, can bring with us, but it looks like we bring mostly gun upgrades and stuff. I guess it's okay, but still. Okay, so let's talk rest of the impressions. So I like this game. It's charming, music's pretty good, boss fights are fun. It needs more content. I think it's supposed to be launching early access. I'm gonna go take a look at the store page here. Might as well actually take a look at everything. So, yep, it's gonna be early access. I have no idea how much they're charging for it. My presumption is it's gonna be like $10? Maybe 15 tops. I'd say definitely worth it on the $10 mark, especially if you like Nuclear Throne or Enter the Gungeon. And if you're looking for something a little bit more on the casual side too, because it's, I'd say a little bit easier. I could be wrong on that one. I haven't exactly seen towards the end of the game. But still. But yeah, I hope they add more levels. Like, it'd actually be really nice if you fight Toot and Krabbin and then immediately move on to the next tier of desert or something like that. So there's at least a couple levels down and stuff like that too. I don't know. One way or another, I'm generally pretty impressed. I like the developers. They were super nice to me at PAX. They were fun to talk to. And I don't know. I just like the game. So I guess that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys on the next episode of Monsters and Monocles. But, of course, before that, if you guys liked this episode in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. Helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, I'm going to be playing this both single player and most likely multiplayer, just because, I mean, it seems like it's going to be the most amount of fun along the way multiplayer. So yeah, hit subscribe if you want to see more of that. And I guess with that, like I was saying, see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.